How's it going out there, YouTube? I'm back with another video. Today is August 19th, 2024. And today I'll be going on my best three-pick power play. Today I got two MLB players and I got one soccer player that I squeezed in. But before I proceed on with today's plays, let's recap yesterday's plays. Yesterday, I needed James Wood to get over 6.5 hitter fantasy score going against the Philadelphia Phillies, and he got over with actually, um, I think like 20. Wait a minute, I think like 25 fantasy points. It just showing 20 here, but he had two walks. He had two walks, a run, and then he had a home run after that. And that put him at like 25 fantasy points, man. Yeah, he did very good. If it wasn't for that home run, he would have been stuck at 6. But that home run got him over that 6.5 hitter fantasy score. Then my last player of the day, I needed Ella De La Cruz to get over 8.5 hitter fantasy score going against the Kansas City Royals. And man, he fell short, and it is crazy because he had got walked. I think his second time at bat, and then like later on in the game, he had a bases loaded situation where he was at bat with the bases loaded, and I think that was his last time at bat. Man, he had the perfect opportunity. All he had to do was hit a single, and then that single would have possibly batted in both person on second base and third base, and that would have put him over the 8.5 because he would have got 3 points for the single, and then 4 points for the two RBIs, and that would have been 7 points. That would have got him up to 9 points. And what happened was he was down two strikes with one ball, and then he gets struck out looking from a changeup pitch. That's the worst thing that can happen to hitters when they get struck out looking. I can understand sometimes the ball might sometimes look like it's coming off the plate or maybe too high sometimes, but man, that was a perfect opportunity to attempt to swing, man. Because that was critical. Because I think Cincinnati lost that game, so yeah, that was critical to swing in that moment. But um, looking to bounce back, let's get right over to the plays for today. Okay, my first play of the day, I consider this to possibly be a taco. You could call this like a taco. I mean, I don't know anything about this guy, but it looks stellar. Um, his last five, so I'm going off the trends here. His last 5 games, he's went over four out of the 5 times with at least two or more. And the one time that he fell short, he only had one shot on goal. So, I think he's a very stellar player for what I've seen. Uh, I think yeah, I think he's very solid. So I'm just going to chance this one. Hopefully that he gets over those 1.45 shots on goal. So I'm gonna bank on Son Hung. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Son Hung. I'm just gonna say Son Hung to get over 1.5 shots on goal. Second play of the day, and I'm shifting over to MLB. I'm going with Brian Reynolds to get over 6.5 hitter fantasy score going against the Texas Rangers. Now, Brian Reynolds has a 281 batting average with 19 home runs, 69 RBIs. And then versus Texas, he's batting a 261 batting average with a 382 on base percentage, which is phenomenal. Even though he's batting a little below his original line batting average of 281, only batting 261 against Texas, because I think he's only, yeah. That's not far off, not too far off. And then versus Jose Urena, who's going to be the starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers today. At 7 times at bat, he has 3 hits, which includes 1 double, 2 singles, 3 RBIs, 1 walk, and only got struck out 1 time over those 7 times at bat versus Jose Urena. And that puts his batting average versus Jose Urena at a 429 batting average. Now, Brian Reynolds only had 6 stolen bases on the season, but his previous seasons, man, he used to steal bags at a high clip. Hopefully, he can get back into that momentum uh, again this season. Start back stealing bases, man. But man, I know how much of a stud that Brian Reynolds used to be. He always had that stigma of striking out a lot, but when he's on fire, this guy can hit with the best of them, man. He's a switch hitter. He's very dangerous when he's on fire, man. If he could just get it right and just keep staying in that batting cage, getting it right, I think Brian Reynolds can get back on track, and I think he can do it in this game. So I'm going to bank on Brian Reynolds to get over 6.5 hitter fantasy score going against the Texas Rangers. Last play of the day, I'm going Luis Arroz. I finally found out how to pronounce his last name. Arroz. I guess that's how they pronounce it in I'm not for sure what language, but um, I'm banking on Luis Rose playing for the San Diego Padres to get over 6.5 hit efficiency score going against the Minnesota Twins. Now, Luis Rose has a batting average of 305 with 3 home runs, 34 RBIs on the season. And then he has no history versus Zebby Matthews, who happens to be a right-hand pitcher and I believe a rookie. But Luis Arroz splits versus right-hand pitchers. He's batting a 327 batting average versus right-hand pitchers. And he also has a 352 on-base percentage versus right-hand pitchers. And then Zebby Matthews splits versus left-hand batters. He's given up a 364 batting average to left-hand hitters so far, and he has a 3.60 ERA with a 1 WHIP so far, and he has only played 1 game so far this season, and that was against the Kansas City Royals, and he played 5 innings with 77 pitches thrown, but he had 5 strikeouts in that game, so you know, uh, but Luis Ariz, man, he's been standing with the best of them, man, toe to toe. This guy is a warrior out there, man. So I'm gonna bank on Luis Arroz to get over 6.5 hitter fantasy score going against the Minnesota Twins. Thank you guys. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Then tell me some of the plays that you guys have below down in the comments. Thank you.